Previously on Dances with Dice, when last we left our heroes, Finian, the halfling artificer, Felix, the human bard, and Theo, the satyr fighter. They had just arrived at the Royal Aftermiria mines and met quite the cast of characters that inhabit the mines themselves. Having made dark discoveries at the abandoned mineshaft with Cormac, our heroes now ponder their next move. What mysteries await them this week on Dances with Dice?
All right. So you guys are returning with Cormac to the camp they were at to go speak to Bean, having just discovered that they have the power of true sight. Takes about, again, because it was like about a 2-mile-ish walk, so it takes about a half hour or so. I think it was 2 miles or so. Whatever. It takes about half an hour or so for you guys to all walk back. As you guys head away, I would like you all to roll perception checks as you start to get further away from the mine shaft.
I'm gonna roll that nice metal dice.
Is that your only remaining d20? Are the rest still lost?
No, I found them.
Okay.
I found them, but the metal one's still nice to me.
I got an 8.
An 8.
I got
15.
a rock.
15.
I forgot to open up my character sheet. Please hold while I try to connect you.
Felix, you're very much just like, you just kind of like internal monologue. Oh shit, 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 oh shit.
Modified 21.
Okay, Finn and Theo, you guys look back and you start to notice that rising, like as you stepped away and like are away from like up close near the mine shaft, you can see like kind of at the corner of your vision, like when you like right as you start to blink is when you see it. It's like trying to hide itself in the natural like tendencies of how people have to use their eyes. But just as you blink, you swear for yourself, you see like almost like a dark orb, like a little half dome or like some like a black aura rising out of the mine shaft. And then like you blink and then like you shake your head, it's gone immediately. And like even if you look back and like squint at it and like you close your eyes really slowly, you still can't even see it. It was there for a moment and then gone, but you know exactly what you saw.
Did anyone else see something weird just now?
Cormac turns back. Something did? What did you see?
Oh, I saw it too. The smoke rising out of the. I hope this is my accent.
You're like.
Remember,
I've been
I'm
watching too much Bluey and it's throwing me up.
Yeah, no,
Uncook me, I'm uncultured.
Yeah, no,
Hey, I'm uncultured.
yeah, there we go. You're
I
fine.
saw. I saw something too. It came out of the shadow. It came out. I don't know how to talk no more.
Watching too much. Theo slowly morphing into an Australian.
Yeah, fucking healer.
No, you're
Louis Christine healer.
I'm uncultured. Remember, you used to talk down
Okay.
here. You used to be like, oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
It's me, my mother.
My mother.
Shut up, mom.
Your mother.
Mum.
Your mother.
Your mum.
Your mum. We'll find it. I just have to stop being a jokester about it. And she'll come back to me. She'll arrive.
Yeah.
But
Cormac looks at you. He's like, That might be something that Bean might be able to talk to you about. I didn't see. It looked like a big hole in the ground to me.
Right.
I don't know. To me, it looked like. Now I'm talking somebody else's accent. Fucking hell.
Irish. You're
No,
Irish.
it's. What about second breakfast? There we go. All right.
We've all got our little
It's
triggers.
honestly the easiest way to get into it. I don't know. It kind of looked like just like a black miasma coming out of the mine shaft. Kind of what it looked like, and then it was gone.
Was it like more liquid, or was it like smoky, like Tio just said?
Definitely smoke. If
Yes,
you want to
it's
call it that. Kind of like aura-y whenever you think of what.
what aura would look like.
Yeah.
That's something to ask Bean about, I guess. I believe you, but maybe
You
that
don't
will
sound
help.
like you believe us.
Maybe that will. I'm a miner. I don't deal with magic. I like a hammer in my hand and a pickaxe and some dynamite. I know how that works. I don't. Magic is for you lot. You know, the adventurous of the world.
All right then.
Whatever. Guess.
Might as well carry on.
Right. He's gonna lead you. The rest of the way back to the camp. As you arrive back at camp, it is certainly quieted down for the evening. It is now definitely deep into, well, not deep into evening, but like the sun has set, certainly. And the camp is started settling in for the evening. I would like everybody to roll me a perception check, please. Simply because give you guys a lay of the land for how things set up in the evening.
All right.
We're rolling perception checks.
Perception checks, yes. And Theo, you can do this with advantage.
Ooh. Because I know how things go.
You know how.
Got that soft 20.
Ooh, very
I
nice.
got a modified 15.
Modified 15, okay. And then. And then for Felix, perception check, please.
6.
6. Felix, even having just arrived back in camp, that inner monologue is just speeding up to. Oh shit!
It's like I didn't even perceive what just happened.
Exactly.
You don't need to know what just happened because you didn't perceive it.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is perfect. You don't even need to worry about it at all.
Yeah.
Finian and Theo. Finian, it's interesting. It strikes you as just kind of like, huh. Well, I've never seen it done that way before. And then Theo, you're looking at this. It's like somebody's getting fucking fired because you see where guards should be placed, as is standard practice of anywhere in the Mercian army.
Obviously.
Always have 2 guards at the entrances and the exits, along with rotating patrols of at least 3 guards at all times. There is nobody guarding anything. The gate is wide open. There are no patrols, and as you walk into town, past the like the main tavern, you watch as every single guard is shuffling into the tavern at the exact same time.
There is a complete lack of competence here. Who is in charge?
Cormac looks at you and says, "Hi, Lord Mayor."
Oh my god. Oh my god. If cell phones existed, I would take pictures of everything here. I would take a video. There's this thing I've heard of him.
Could I just make a perception check just to be like now that like things are weird? I'm like suspicious because that's just odd.
Well, it's like, so you guys, so Cormac kind of like was just like, yeah, we can wait for a couple of minutes, hang on. And then you guys like kind of stand around for like about 5, maybe 10 minutes at most. And then every single one of said guardsmen comes walking out of the tavern, and you can tell just completely shit-faced plastered. And then at that point, they all go to their posts start their patrols, and start everything. It's like it's a nightly experience. And then like almost like on cue was walking by, like one of the guards comes by, I was like, hey, you lot, you getting into trouble? I don't give a fuck. And just goes wandering off.
That's probably
Any
the
of you
easiest
feel
police
safe
encounter I've ever had.
here?
What?
The fuck's wrong with this place?
What the fuck?
Are they being? Is this part of the job? Do they just get fucking?
I mean,
I'm so confused right now.
Well, so you all know like how guards function. Like again, you met with
After work,
yeah,
not
don't-
before work. You
Yeah.
don't get smashed before you go
Well,
on
it's
the
like,
job.
it
You work
is
hard, party
very
hard,
striking.
not party hard, work possibly.
Party hard, work. I need that on a shirt. Party hard, work possibly. That one needs to go on a shirt. Cormac kind of looks at you. It's like I said, lots of strange things have been happening since the High Lord Mayor appeared. Come, we have to get to Bean.
Why does nobody question this?
Well, it's not that nobody questions it. It's that well, and he like kind of like he kind of like opens his like tunic a little bit, and you can see like a very fresh scar about the shape of like a boot on his chest. It's less about questions and more about realities of the situation.
Sorry, what did you
What,
say?
you let a drunk man kick you?
It's less about me letting a drunk man kick me and more all of his drunk companions held me, and then one of them kicked me. It's... The guards have not been the same since the mayor arrived. They have been blank, almost. Like, enthralled in some way, shape, or form. It's strange. They're not acting as people would. It
They
is,
the same guards?
as far as we can tell, yes. I mean, you can actually see they're all walking around, helmets off, like, you know, like a couple of them like have like visors up and things like that, but like they're guards. They look like normal people. It's the same people you saw coming in earlier, and like they look normal. Or I guess they look no different than any other guards you have met. The only difference being the uniform. So like they have more of a crest of like they have like the mining crest on their uniforms versus where Domay had the like when you guys met with Domay at the start of the campaign, she had the city crest on her like tabard. But it's legitimately the only real difference you can see.
What?
Look, I just got here, but something is seriously wrong with this place.
Yeah, obviously, but again, there's nothing we can. He starts leading you guys towards where Bean is, and kind of like lowers his voice. Like, obviously, there's nothing we can fucking do about it.
How many of there are you?
There's like maybe.
Why am I sounding like you? I'm sorry.
Finian just bullying this man.
We haven't played in so long that we're just losing our
know.
accents.
I know.
So, he looks just like, Finian, listen, while there may be like a couple hundred of us working here, you have to understand we have mines and hammers, and like we have mine picks and hammers and things like that. The guards here, they are equipped, they have weapons, they have magical scrolls, they have things that even a small force can very easily hold this. Why do you think these things like
They're also all fucking smashed. I mean, there's work. I don't know. I feel like there's something that could be done here, especially
what
with
was the last thing? What was the last major bit of news? that you heard out of the Royal Aftermere Mines. Think about it. You said you lot have been journeying for what, 3 months, 4 months, about something about that. What was the last major piece of news that you remember hearing?
Let me check my notes.
And no, and
Things are coming out of the mines and attacking. So we're supposed to come here to investigate that.
That's the job. That's the only piece of news that got out because it's the only thing that the High Lord Mayor cannot control. You want to know the last news that actually got out? And you guys will. This would have been technically pre-campaign, but it would have been big news, so you guys would have all remembered this. There was a big report of a massive cave-in the Royal Aftermere Mines about a month or so before you guys started your journey together. It was the largest disaster and loss of life since the war, and it was huge tragedy in like all of the major papers, and like town criers were going over it. About 100 or so miners died.
Jesus.
From said cave-in. So like you all think about that for a moment. You all think about that for a moment. It's like, who do you think caved in the Mineshaft? It was the mayor. I don't know what he's up to, but you have to be very careful and very quiet around here.
I'm trying to string together a Chilean miner joke and I cannot for the life of me come up with it.
No, see, they got out. These guys didn't, unfortunately.
Because all I can hear is fucking Justin McElroy. Like the Chilean miners, we emerge.
Listening to those episodes, by the way, going back and listening to the episodes when that was happening is delightful.
Cormac looks at you, it's like, we cannot get anything out. Why do you think a lot of people were very excited when new blood arrived? There's some things that happens when you arrive here, whether it's what's in the air or it's something that the damn mayor is doing, I don't know.
Would you think you'd think this would be something that you'd tell us like sooner than us figuring out that the guards all get drunk and are trying to and are fucking gangbang kicking you, and like the mayor's not letting any information out? You think you're just gonna tell us that now?
I didn't know if you were on the up and up. Do you know how many random people have wandered through here, and then, they come talking to the locals, and then about a week later, said locals disappear.
Right.
I don't know if you are trustworthy. I still don't, but I am taking an act of faith. So my suggestion is, go and speak to Bean, and hopefully, before anyone notices, can sneak you back to the Mineshaft and figure out what the fuck is going on.
I feel like we have... Okay, do you think we should... Do you really think we should be dealing with the Mineshaft at this time when we have... It seems like there's more problems here that probably need to be dealt with before we deal with something that we don't even know what it is.
Something, I'm familiar with sneaking my way around the shaft something.
Jesus Christ.
There's a joke there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Felix, not Morgan. I feel like I need to
Morgan
clarify
would
that.
never.
I just think it's really funny that there's this tiny little man arguing with an orc.
Tiny.
A solid 4 feet between you.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I'm no stranger to having a little bit of corruption within the ranks. So, how about we go talk to Bean?
Theo, are you confessing to being a crooked cop?
I'm confessing to knowing crooked cops.
Damn, I didn't know you were a narc.
She's admitting she's part of the problem.
Yeah, damn. I guess Theo doesn't say ACAB.
Theo was in the military.
I can change it from the inside, guys.
Oof. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Y'all don't know Theo's story.
I do.
We explicitly don't. That is kind of the point.
Yeah.
We do not know your story.
Yeah.
All right.
You know my name, not my story.
You guys make
You
your way.
barely know my name.
You guys make your way back to the little encampment. Everyone else has kind of sort of gone to sleep. Bean is still just sitting there. Her hands kind of in front of her, she's just staring into the fire. Just kind of eyes like sort of glazed over, just kind of sort of staring into the flames. Kind of perks up when you guys arrive. A little bit like she kind of turns, her eyes meet Cormac's for a second. She's like smiles a little bit. Then like eyes go across all three of you, and like they kind of like, it's almost like googly eyes. Like each individual eye like rolls over you one at a time before like returning to the fire. Say,
Awesome.
"Hi, Cormac. How was your walk?"
I love her. She's my best friend.
So
He sees you for what you are.
it's like, did you go to the dark pit again? You shouldn't do that. And Cormac goes up. It's like, yeah, Bean, had to show our new friends around. Here's the fun thing, Bean. Those two, and he points at Theo and Finn. They can see the dark pit just like you could. I think they want to ask you some questions about what happens there. Would you be able to help them out? They might be able to figure out whatever's going on there. And Bean like looks at all three of you again. It's like, the pretty one didn't see anything. Okay.
Am I the pretty one?
Of course you're the pretty one. I can see what you really look like.
Oh, really?
Everybody just like looks at.
Do
Felix.
tell, what does he really look like? I would love a description,
Just
maybe a
so
drawing.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And sad.
Mm-hmm.
Really sad.
We knew that part.
No, I mean, no, like Bean walks over to you, Theo, and kind of like takes her hands and like puts them on the side of your head and like looks into your eyes, and it's like, oh wow, yeah, he's as sad as you.
I'm not sad.
You're so sad.
No,
It's
I'm
okay. It's okay.
not
Everyone's
sad.
sad.
I've never been
Well,
sad a day
actually,
in my
like
life.
looks at Finian. Why aren't you sad? Like looks at Finian.
Why aren't you more fucked up?
Why aren't you more sad, Finian?
Why aren't you sad?
Why aren't you sad?
I'm more concerned. Why would I be sad? There's so much going wrong here, and nobody's doing anything.
Oh, okay. No, he's not sad. He's stressed. But that's fun. I don't get to see that often.
She doesn't have true sight. She's just a psychiatrist, and she's diagnosed me and Theo with depression, and our small friend Finian with anxiety.
Yeah, Finn has anxiety.
No,
or very much confused that like there's so much going on wrong here, and everyone's just. I guess he understands that people are just kind of acting like nothing's going on, but he also doesn't because he's young and naive.
Impressionable.
He's trying. He's like, this is Finn's first like. Oh, I'm doing a hero job. Oh, it's a hero job, not carefully, not with big safety rails from the city guard like last time. Oh no, this is what being a hero is, being completely out of your depth.
Oh god, this sucks.
No, Bean looks at all of you. It's like I can see into, well, see the mine shaft is full of all those sparkles. And the sparkles help me to see things that are there and aren't really there, but they are there. That's the secret.
Did they used to be there?
That's the thing. Always have been there. They've always been there.
The sparkles? Or the
Well, yeah, the
things?
the sparkles have always been there because it's the Aftermiria. It's where the big rock go into the center of the planet, and then we got all these shiny sparkles that makes Bean's brain go.
Real.
Right. Anyway. Yes. Very sad. Anyway.
Sorrows, prayers.
There's sorrows, prayer.
Say, she looks at all of you. She's like, you want to know about the dark place, the Mineshaft, right?
Yes.
Yes, we would like to know what you've seen, what the sparkles have granted you the sight to see.
Dragons.
Theo immediately freezes. Dragons.
Well, now you've got her attention.
There are dragons down there.
Well,
Dragons.
Well, I mean, there's technically big giant skeleton of a dragon down there, but no, dragons are the people. There are people down there, and they wear dragons.
There are people.
Yeah.
What do
And
you mean they wear dragons?
Well, it's like,
mean,
so like some of them, like, looks around. It's like she reaches like behind her and it's like pulls out like a hat. It's like, like this goes on your head. She's like wearing like a cowboy hat that's like 3 times too big for her. It's like a hat like this, and like, or like it's a hood, and like that looks like a big dragon head, or like they've got like what was it? It was like like a dragon claw with 5 different colors, really pretty colors. What were the colors? They were green, and they were white, and they were red, and they were black, and they were blue.
This would be a great time if I knew the words to the song from Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Joseph's Technicolor Dragon Claw.
New play coming to you soon.
Oh no. Oh no.
Tiamat's many colored dragon heads.
Exactly. Tiamat's many-colored dragon claw.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh no. There.
Technically, it would be Chromatus's many-colored dragon claw.
Oh, the cult is in there. The cult is in there. Oh my god.
Listen, I'm trying to get that official Wizards of the Coast license.
It's like, yeah, no, they're down there, and I think there's a city down there. I don't know. I thought I saw some houses.
That's the cult of Chromatus. That's the cult of Chromatus is down there. The cult of Chromatus is down in the pit.
Oh, you know them? Oh, that's great. Maybe you could tell them to stop doing whatever they're doing, because it's causing a big racket in Bean's brain.
You know what we're not strong enough to do? Take down a cult!
I mean, the whole cult's not down there. I think there's like 30 guys down there? Maybe 40.
You know what we can't do? Kill 30 guys.
Maybe you can't kill 30 guys.
Oh, you think you can take down 30 guys?
Yes. Yes, I do.
They're not like the run-of-the-mill Joe Blow Kevin at the tavern.
Joe Blow Kevin at the tavern.
Yeah.
Joe Blow, Kevin at the tavern.
Joe Blow Kevin at the tavern.
It's
I
like
was
Smash.
trying to
that
go
guy.
more fantasy, and the most fantasy my brain could think of was
Back.
Kevin.
It is
Kevin.
now canon. Theo can handle 30 men.
Ayo!
No,
Damn!
it's like
So
Theo
long as
is-
they're Joe Blow Kevin at the tavern.
Yeah,
Theo,
long as they're
Theo is now it's that meme of like Padme and Anakin in the field. It's like Theo is Anakin. I can take on 30 men.
Man.
And Theo's
In a
like,
fight, right?
And Felix
In
is
a fight, right?
in a fight, right?
It's more the opposite of way where Felix is like, you mean sexually, right? You don't think you could fight 30 guys, do you?
You mean sexually right?
It's like, stay psych
Theo
right
does
now.
the
Stay
Anakin
psych
face.
right now. No, it's like smash cut to the tavern, and there's like a dude just sitting at the bar. Don't you? Gesundheit, Kevin.
Joe Blow Kevin.
The Bean looks at you. It's like, I see. I mean, I suppose 30 or 40 guys could be a lot. I mean, we got like 100 or so up here.
That's true. That's true.
So I
We have
guess
more
it's all a
people
matter of
here.
perspective.
We have a lot of guys up here. We could bring more people down with us.
Oh, no one wants to go down there because of the cave-in that the mayor caused.
Oh, so this is like an open secret kind of thing. Like everyone knows it's the mayor's fault.
Yeah. Everyone knows about it.
Does?
Well, especially because
Wait a minute.
because I know about it too. Because I watched him do the magic that did it to the cave.
You
Because you see, the fun thing about Sparkle Eyeballs is that I'll let you in a little secret. I haven't even told. Like, she looks up at Cormac. Go away, Cormac. And he like trudges away. I haven't even told Cormac this. I've been here since the meteor hit.
Bean.
That would make her like impossibly old, right?
Oh yeah,
Hundreds of years old. Hundreds.
thousands of years old.
Thousands. Hundreds of. Not hundreds.
Hundreds
Thousands.
of thousands.
No,
Thousands.
but almost. She'd be
Very
cl-
long time.
She'd be very close to, because she would be almost at this point. Hang on, let me check the timeline. Actually, I realize I need to check my own timeline because there's a chance she has hit a century, or no, she has hit a millennia. Hold on.
Yeah, because I think the meteor hitting was
Bean,
just.
you're old as shit. Why are you working in a mine?
Why are you working in a mine?
Where is social
Uh,
security for this poor ancient woman?
Let's see. Hang on, I've got this right now. Okay, her technical
This is
date.
elder abuse.
Her technical date of birth would be 50 BWB. So she was born 50 years before the meteor hit. So that means
What is she?
is
I did not write down what her race was.
she's an elf. She's an elf.
Is that normal elf longevity?
She is
She'd technically be pretty. What does she look? How old does she look?
she is
In human
hang on a second.
years.
Her total age is 500 years old. She's 500 years old. She looks 30, maybe mid 30s. So for an elf, even very impossibly young for an elf
Yeah,
at
'cause
500 years old.
Elves usually live up to 500, 600 if we're doing standard D&D lore. I don't know if Zachary has decided differently.
So we'll do this quick. Because you would be aware of this. Elves are almost an oxymoron in terms of the world of Amoth, because as you guys are all aware, when the dragons first started their like takeover of everything, they fully conquered and enslaved the continent of Eve, which is where all the elves and dwarves live. So they were essentially ruled over with an iron fist for almost 500 years. More importantly, because of how the meteor hit and like the continental separation kind of naturally sort of divided the mortal races, as such. So like, elves and dwarves are kind of here. Everyone else is over here, and then there's like a smattering. There's like a polyglot mix on the islands in the south. So two things would be very striking to you. One is that there was an elf outside of their ancestral homelands prior to the World Breaker, because that was also still a time of war, like active war with the dragons was going on. It was the first Draconic War. Second, the fact that she can remember the meteor heading, so she witnessed the World Breaker, are the two big things that sort of strike you. And then third being like, again, because you have seen like there's very famous like photos and paintings, not photos but paintings of like older elves, like some of the few surviving elves from like the from the time of the war. They're very revered, and they're like treated like elder statesmen and things like that over on the continent of Eve.
And they talk like this.
So like you've seen photos of them, and like they like, again, they're elves, so, like they certainly look older, but like old in the sense that like Jaheira in Baldur's Gate 3 looks old. Like she's an elf. Like, so like there's a little bit of graying at the temples, like some crow's feet around the eyes, but like the skin's still smooth. Like they still do their elf thing.
So,
And then tradition, and then in terms of age, it is not like if elves uninterrupted, as in like, they can just live their lives normally.
Elves
can-
interrupted. What a
they
fantastic
can
claim.
live because they have because they're one of the species that has magic kind of in their, like a little bit more magic in their blood, from all the years of both draconic abuse and like from sort of like their shaping by the gods. They could live easily up to 1,000 years old. The oxymoron being is that they have been so punished by dragons for many, many years. The most famous elf, like some of the most famous elves in the world, are barely above like 150 or 200. They're very, very young as a species now, simply because of, you know, almost 700 straight years, 700, 800 straight years of enslavement by the dragons. So there's not many old elves left. So the fact that Bean is here claiming to be almost 500, 550 is very striking to you.
Interesting.
I have a million questions. I have a book. I have a book. I have a book. I have a book. And
Have a book of questions?
I have a book of questions.
Yo, is this the time?
Yes, this is absolutely the time. One, how did you survive the world breaker? How did you see it and then survive? Did you have like a base that you were in, or how did you the rubble? What did it look like? Did anyone else like perish like right on the site? Were you like far away? Were you nearby? Were you right here?
She sort of looks at you. She blinks one eye and then the other, and then just
Right.
points at the like destroyed, like sort of like the ruins of the fortress, sort of at the ruins of the fortress, and she looks and say, "That used to be way bigger and way nicer."
I'll bet. Were you inside it?
I was in the garden technically, but after a big flashy boom went off, I very quickly found myself in the pantry.
Did anyone else survive, or was it just you?
I mean, some other people survived, but they weren't elves like me, and they also didn't trust the sparkles.
Yes.
I trusted the sparkles, and so the sparkles, while everyone else sort of ran away because everything was on fire. Like, you know, you get that, like things are on fire. That's pretty bad. That is bad when things are on fire, especially when you're living inside of a stone building and the stones catch fire. That's terrifying. Looks over at Finian and
catching fire.
looks over at Finian and it's like, you like looks at you. It's like, oh, I see that thing you got on your arms. Like, yeah, you know how bad it is when stones catch fire. I bet you've fired some rocks before. Anyway,
Stones catching fire.
What?
Like guns?
No. What's a gun?
Nothing.
Okay. No. Like the rocks. Like she picks up like a rock and it's like, this was on fire. Just like whoosh.
Fire. Like a volcano.
I mean, so she holds her hand out and a minor image forms in her hand, and you see a large like towerous group of mountains, and you guys would actually recognize this. You kind of like look at this and it's like, oh, okay, you recognize like some of the bits of the spine of the Dragon Lord. You assume she is showing you the original mountain range that originally bisected the mountain range that bisected the one world continent prior to the meteor hitting. You assume she's showing you that. It's like, okay, so here's the mountains, and they're like, and she like turns around, she like points, and like in the distance, like even with the sun setting, you can see like the edge of the spine of the Dragon Lord many hundreds of miles away. It's like, okay, so big God rock comes out of the sky and goes, and it's a big boom for miles, hundreds of miles, thousands of miles. And I watched as the mountains, it was like a zipper. It's like if you've ever seen a zipper,
Yes.
like the mountains being unzipped from one end to the other as like lightning, fire, and just spread along, watching the continent split. And then once that stopped, like once all the big boom stopped, like we were all like, it's like, cause here's the thing, it's like where we were, like here we're a far off place, like the ground shaked a lot, and like there was lots of fire and stuff from the explosion, but like after like an hour or so, everything calmed down, and that's when the sparkles arrived. Because there are all these big like gouges out of the ground, and when you looked over, you saw that the world heart was gone, but like you could smell and taste almost all the magic in the air. And so like I had just been thrown like through a wall from the garden into the pantry, and so I was a little beat up and kind of tired, and then like this big orb of sparklies kind of just showed up in front of me, and like I was there and just like breathing really heavily. I inhaled a little bit, and like here we are. Yeah. Yeah.
He was writing all this down. Obviously. Obviously. This is like a first-hand account. This is unheard of. This is unheard of. She is getting a first-hand account of the World Breaker from someone who was there. And not only were they there, they were up close and personal with it. And they saw it with their own damn eyes. Their own damn weird little true sight eyes, but their eyes nonetheless. This is unheard of. This is unreal. She's like, this is something that should be going inside the books. Why isn't this amongst the books? There's the books of all the accounts of the World Breaker.
So yeah, and so I've just been like, living here because like, first little while it was hard to get places, and then there were dragons everywhere. Like, holy crap, there was so many dragons everywhere. And then they set fire to all the farmland, and that was kind of a bummer because you need food to live. Well, no, not me, because I've just been munching on the sparkles for 500 years. But everyone else needs food.
Viewers
to
at
live.
home cannot see how Morgan's head lifted up in concern.
Munching on the sparkles.
It sounds like cocaine.
It's like I've been eating all the sparkles, and the sparkles have always kept me alive. I tried giving the sparkles to Cormac once, and he did not like it. So I just eat the sparkles whenever they come around, and then everyone else eats food.
When they come around, so the sparkles find you, or you go into the mine, you get the sparkles, and then instead of returning the sparkles to the people you work with, you eat the sparkles.
No, like the sparkles are. She holds up a finger, reaches like over to a rock next to her, like drags her finger across it, and then like you see like on her fingertip, like the dust is like shiny and sparkly like glitter. It's like sparkles are everywhere.
Oh my god, she's got mesothelioma. She's been eating fiberglass.
She's been eating the asbestos.
No.
And it's made her fucking immortal.
This is what the government doesn't want you to know.
The government doesn't want you to know that aftermarian is a controlled substance because it makes you immortal. It's the Adderall.
No, it's the fucking asbestos.
The Adderall. It is taking everything inside Theo to not lick the table.
Do not lick the table.
And she holds her finger up. It's like it's technically everywhere. You guys are technically breathing it in right now, but like you've only been here for a day. It usually takes several months of exposure for anything to start happening. Like for example, that's why Cormac doesn't want to go over by the big scary mineshaft anymore. He's definitely been here long enough and he's breathed enough sparkles in that he can definitely probably see a couple things, and he doesn't want to talk about it, which I get. There's so much scary stuff around here, you have no idea.
Beginning to notice.
I have an idea.
Yeah, pretty guy.
Let's leave.
No.
Oh no, you can't leave.
Let's leave.
Yeah, no. Here's
Hypothetically, we have that printed up at work and we have it hanging on a wall.
Nice. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem, pretty boy. You're so pretty. Why are you so pretty?
Ew. Conditioner.
That's funny.
I don't care about this anymore. Like pushing Felix aside. I don't care what Felix looks like anymore.
Is anyone else starting to feel a little bit insulted by the constant? Never mind.
It's great for me. I needed this.
What's that? And she looks at you. It's like you're also pretty, but you're not secretly pretty. See, like it's very obvious how pretty you are, Finn. That's your name, right? I didn't confuse the two F's, did I? You're not Felix, are you?
Finn just kind of like doesn't know how to react and kind of like blushes and looks away.
Am I pretty?
Yeah, see,
He says.
it's like you two aren't secret pretty, but Felix over. Oh, yeah, no, Felix over there. Felix is secret pretty.
Do you know why he's secret pretty?
I don't. I can just see that he's secret pretty, but that means something happened.
So, do you see the right now Felix and then the other Felix?
So I can see both Felixes. It's like, have you ever put on those like fun little magic glasses at certain like plays, and it'll like do that fun effect where like when like one of the actors reaches out from the stage, it looks like they're like really reaching into your eyes. It's a little like that. There's like two little Felixes.
How
Don't you need
different-
3D glasses for a real performance?
Shut up, because fantasy.
Because it's magic. It's a magical
it's funny.
performance.
Okay.
Magic.
I'm sorry. Continue.
So, let's play a game called Tell Theo the differences between one of the Felixes and the other one.
Oh no! See, I can't. That's the thing.
Why?
Well, that's the thing, because like it's really like this is sparkle level magic, really old,
But you
and
have
really ancient.
okay.
So that means whatever can break sparkle magic, which like takes a lot of power, that's the only thing that will allow Felix's real beauty to come out into the world. It's like I'm like seeing like the egg, and like he hasn't hatched yet.
So can you see the other one or not?
Oh no, I can.
Describe it to me.
Oh, okay. She opens her mouth. She opens her mouth, and you just hear. And then she closes her mouth, and it's like, was that enough?
Stunning.
Yeah. Magic's
I was gonna
fun,
ask a
isn't
question,
it?
but that just answered it. Oh my god, I just...
Yeah, magic's so fun, isn't it? You want to know what's better? If you eat sparkles, you get more magical.
Yes, Theo. Have you learned something from this? Tell me, what have you picked up from this fun little adventure into my life and what I have going on?
That what you have going on is nowhere compared to what I have going on. That's what I've been-
I hope invading my privacy was worth it.
It
To get
was.
fucking dial toned.
It was. I learned that you look like which in my opinion is not quite that beautiful. Anyway,
Frankly,
the more
I
important
don't.
thing.
There's no
Frankly, I
judging
don't really see
face.
why you're upset. That's not really an insight on anything other than just
It's not
more
that she actually
confusion.
learned anything. It's the fact that she went and asked this person whom we barely know to delve into my privacy. No hard feelings, Bean.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes. Very sad. Anyway, so about the dragons.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
There are things that are more important than you, Felix. I don't know if you know this. That was like a fun little sidetrack of
No,
what's
no.
actually
It's-
important.
I'm
so-
aware the dragons are important,
Uh-huh.
but like grand scheme of thing and keeping on tracks here, you've got a one-track mind about dragons,
Uh-huh.
and we're just trying to fix the fucking shitstorm that is this city. And
Don't you-
from the sound of it, it's less dragon-based and more dragon weirdo-based.
Have you considered that the mayor works for the cult of Chromatis, and that's why he calls the cave in? Why he's trying to
I
keep
have
them
an
from getting-
idea.
doing too much digging.
Let's just kill this guy.
Oh, that'd be really hard.
That'd be cutting off a head of a hydra instead of
You
going for.
pause. You pause. Why would that be hard?
Oh, because oh no, they did take them down. I forgot about that. Do you guys didn't happen to notice like how all of the like the wall spikes, like the parts of the parapet that are spiky, were all rust colored when you arrived?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, no, there were some heads up there for a while.
fantastic. I
Yeah.
love that for us.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we here?
Yeah.
Look, I'm starting to be on Felix's. Why are we here?
Because the
Let me
High
check
Lord.
that.
Because
No,
the
why are
High.
we still here? I know why we're here, but why are we still here?
Something
Oh,
is crawling
because
out of
you
the mine
can't
shaft with
leave.
abnormal minds. What?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, because you can't leave.
Why can't we leave?
Oh, because let's see if I'm remembering correctly. The order of operations was you guys were tricked here to come for a job, which is technically a real job. Like it isn't actually a real job that's been like sitting here for like 6 months, but it is technically a real job. You guys were hired here to do a real job, and then you arrived and you did the logical thing, which was go talk to the mayor. Because you know everyone thinks, well, you got to go talk to the man in charge if you're looking for the person who gave you the job. But here's the problem. See, the mayor's tricksy. Mayor's tricksy. And actually, well, he's not pretty like Felix is. He's not pretty like Felix is, where there's like other things. He's ugly like Felix is, actually. There's
So are you
there's-
saying he's secret ugly?
he's secret ugly. Yes.
Okay,
that's
that
very
makes
right, Finn.
Did I just
Secret
get
ugly.
insulted?
No. He's secret ugly. Like how you're secret pretty, the mayor is secret ugly.
Oh, I thought she
Yeah.
was saying I was secret ugly. I was like,
No,
Wow.
like how you're secret pretty, he's secret ugly.
okay.
So he's like,
I'm
he's,
following.
so he's secret ugly.
This is why I have the higher intelligence stat.
This is why I'm
that's
really strong.
That's why you're secret pretty and I'm just smart.
you know, so
Fight.
I
he's,
am
Fight.
multidimensional. I can be pretty and smart.
Oh, you're so pretty.
You're so pretty. She's so pretty.
I finally
right,
get to
Finn?
use that on somebody else
So
instead of people
pretty.
just saying that to me in real life.
Alex has been waiting for this day. It's like
And
he's
it's
so
funny
pretty.
because Morgan also says that a lot to other
Yeah.
people.
I know. Oh, you're so
It's like
pretty.
he's like it's like right, Finn,
Morgan
he's
angry.
so pretty. Anyway, yes, he wants you to talk to the mayor. He does this thing. Let's see, did I which one? Did one of you do something fun for him? Like, you know, it's like he was complaining about something endlessly, and then to get him to shut up, one of you did something nice.
Finian.
Look, I didn't do something nice.
You made him a goddamn conditioner.
Made him a conditioner.
Oh yeah, see, one of his secret ugly powers is that if you do something for him, he now has a magical link to you, and you don't
What?
get to leave without his permission.
So
I-
Felix
so
and
I
I
don't get
could
to.
leave.
I don't
No,
get
not at
to
all.
leave, but they can leave.
No, not at all. Yeah, see, that's he's tricksy.
It was so shocking I spilled my soda on my mouse.
Oh no. No. See, he's really tricksy. Well, that's one of his like secret ugly powers is that
I can't
all
believe
he
ugly gives
needs-
you powers.
it's like all he needs is just one person.
No.
And if that one person, like this is how his evil genius works, because everyone is interconnected. So if you know someone here, then that means the power works with any of your connections. So that's why he only needed to talk to like 5 people to completely control. It's insidious when you think about it.
He's Fae, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't know what does that word mean?
How
Do we have the Feywild in this setting?
No, you definitely do. She's been huffing magical rocks for 550 years. The brain's
just
not
didn't
quite
wanna-
there.
I just didn't want to reference the Feywild if we weren't using that.
No, the Feywild. Fey and a version of the Feywild exists. So you could very easily reference it.
Great.
It's like, what's
Fantastic.
the Fey? You have to understand. I haven't left like this 100 square mile stretch of land in like a long time.
Another plane filled with bastards.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Some of them are alright, and some of them are like our tricksy little motherfucker working at the mayor's office.
Yeah, that might be the case. Okay, like he's got secret ugly, and
Secret
and all
ugly.
the guards, they also have some secret ugly, but like it's his secret ugly, so I don't know what he did to them.
Is his secret ugly the reason why the guards all get shit-faced?
Part of it, yeah. Yeah.
That tracks. That tracks. Sometimes an ugly bitch drives you to drink.
Oh my god.
That sounded more misogynist than I meant it to. I just meant like sometimes somebody is ugly and you hate them so much that it makes you want to drink. Not that you're
feel
like
that.
trying to drink until
There was
someone's
there was
pretty.
a person in my life who did that.
I think we've all had a person in our life who did that. But Bean kind of looks at you. It's like, yeah.
Bean
That's
is
kind of
my
all-
best friend, and I want to get a baby Bjorn and put her in it and just have her with me.
That'd be real. I think she's taller than you.
It would be difficult and it would be concerning.
You're like baby Yodaing Bean on your back.
Yeah. Because she's my
Oh.
friend now.
And then Bean is like Bean kind of like looks at all of you. He's like, oh, okay. I have used up too much of the sparkle energy, so I need to rest now. Sparkles are telling me sleepy sleep, but you guys, you got this. Anyway, if you need some more help, I'll be awake in 2 days. Bye. And she goes walking
no,
into
no,
a
no, no.
tent.
I was expecting her to just be like full narcolepsy, just like bam, just like fall down to sleep where she's at.
Yeah.
I
No, she walks into a tent, sits down cross-legged, and just sits there, opened eyes. But you can tell she's asleep.
Yeah, that's elf behavior.
I
Is it just me or did everything just get really complicated?
Yeah, this sucks shit.
okay. So
Also, Finian, now that it's been pointed out to you, you can feel like anytime you think to yourself, it's like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. Fuck, I gotta get out of here. It's like you try to come up with a plan to leave. And this happens to any of you. As soon as your thoughts turn to how can I depart, this like warm, fuzzy feeling of comfort and welcome falls over you. It's like, why would you want to leave? The mines are the best.
Finian yearns for the mines.
You yearn for the mines. All of you do.
Motherfuckers.
You know what sucks is that we are too low level that I was like, oh, do I have anything that like we can chat without being like spied on? Fuck no, I don't. We're level 4.
What if
Who
we
do I
all
think
got-
I am?
What if we all got really small and went inside the egg box?
I don't think you can shrink down enough to fit in the egg box.
And
Because
I
Anyway.
don't think we could close it.
Anyway, we're not opening that box the entire time we're here. That box is
no.
remaining shut.
Actually, I think we should not even think about it.
Let's not think about the box.
all right. So
Rotate a cow in your mind instead.
Yeah,
rotate a
Is it a cow or a horse?
it's a horse. To be honest, what I think of is I think of Skyrim and I think of someone spawning in a horse and I see the horse just falling from the sky, twisting around.
But like still in like the horse T-pose, so its legs are
Yeah, but still, like-
straight out.
Yeah.
horse T-pose.
And it's in 2011 Skyrim graphics too.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is none of the remakes. It's terrible 2011 graphics.
I'm gonna cast blindness, deafness on myself because I don't want to perceive anything happening.
Go full Helen Keller.
Awful.
She
you
was not a great person.
She kind of wasn't.
She had some unfortunate eugenicist beliefs. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
she
So,
which
I'm
again,
free
the
to
Wait,
insult.
iron,
I have heard that she got better.
the
like-
iron again. The just
I
the,
hope
the,
she got better.
the strange irony of the blind deaf girl going, yeah, I shouldn't breed. It's just like, lady. Your whole life is your whole
I
life
think
is
it's
an
a matter
example
of-
of all of life is sacred.
When it's a matter of what information you take in can very easily be controlled by the people around you.
Yeah.
If the
Mhm.
people around you just suck, then and
Also
that
true.
point in medical history,
She was probably surrounded by
everyone was a
eugenicists.
eugenicist. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was probably surrounded by them. They were telling her you shouldn't
It's the
breed
same
because
reason that if you hear any kind of medical advancements from the 1930s,
you should check.
hold your breath a little bit
Yeah.
because there's a good chance it was a Nancy.
Yeah. Guess what I learned? I'm sure Morgan, did you listen to Sawbones?
Yeah, Doc Martens.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew that. Doc
didn't know
Martens
that,
are
and I'm
named
sad.
after a Nazi.
And I'm sad about I didn't know
Oh, that
that.
one-
And now
that
I'm
one doesn't
upset.
So
surprise me.
buy Soliver instead.
Mm-hmm. I literally got Doc Martens for Christmas and I was so excited about them. And now I'm like, well, now my new fancy shoes are ruined.
Oofers.
I mean, they do cover in the episode that it's no longer related to the family. They got bought out. but like it is the name of a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Adidas.
Is Adidas also a Nazi?
Adidas
No,
Adidas
they
was
were-
made by Nazis, like actual
Yeah.
real life breathing Nazis.
Yeah, it was two brothers. It was
Two
the
Nazi brothers.
Yeah, it was
Is Chanel the Nazi too?
Chanel sounds
yes,
like it's
no.
Nazi.
Well, I mean, technically yes, but she was a French collaborator, so that's different.
But like
bad.
still, she was hanging
Yeah,
with
no.
Nazis.
Definitely on. She was sleeping with Nazis.
Puma too, also, but we're boycotting Puma anyway. So
I don't have money. I'm boycotting everything.
Say I am boycotting things because I'm poor.
I'm boycotting everything except the Vons and Pavilions down the street.
I was gonna say the Winco Foods, but my home.
Yeah. I will say, as Bean sort of like lays to sleep, and the evening has sort of reached a natural point for long rest anyway. You guys have your rooms back at the tavern. You're able to head back there, and if you want to do a watch, you absolutely can. But the night will pass without incident regardless, and that is where we will end our episode for this for today.
Finian's just like lying there in bed, just eyes wide open, like contemplating everything that's happening and trying to like just deal with it all. And he's like, "What?"
It's like Finian's having his first like, oh god, being a hero is not like the comic books. Spider-Man never had to deal with this. And with that, thank you for joining us for another episode of Dances with Dice. Please join us on all social media channels at Dances with Dice. And when you use the hashtag DWDcast or DWDart, we'll use you as named NPCs in the show. Thank you for joining us again, and join us every single Tuesday for new episodes of Dances with Dice.